Alright, hey everybody, it's AntagonistKim, and we're back with more Disco Elysium. So, we were able to talk more with Clausier about the Mega... It pretty much forced us to ask her about the Mega mixtape, which I thought would kind of put her off, and we wouldn't be able to ask more about, you know, the victim, her lover. But I guess it led us into that, so she felt pretty confident that, yeah, he was maybe not that great of a dude, but she was still hot for him, so... You know... That's the territory there. We were able to get more of a description, which also, I was happy that it unlocked the whole ask about the tattoos thing. We discovered that we were right, that the tattoos were actually, like, his service history and, like, what he'd done. So, what we're planning on doing, because I was able to unlock some points for our map thing here. We did the Dick Mullins in the bookstore one, because it was reaction speed. We also have an opening for her cell. I'm hoping we can catch that bird and kind of learn more about her and see if we can get her talking to her teammates again, her raver compatriots, right? I might go back and do the Annette suggestion, and then we're going to go and talk to the Hardie boys about... We're going to confront them about the Mega mixtape as well. Again. So, I have no idea. We'll see how it goes. I'm hoping we get some extra points towards another level up, but we're kind of far from that, so maybe, maybe not. Also, I mean, we did get a date of birth generator where we were trying to, like, guess how old Harry is. We did confront Kim and say, Kim, how old do you think we are? And he said, I don't know, you look like you're 58. And we said, oh my god, we look like that. And Kim didn't really have much to say about it. Pretty much we were like, yeah, the alcohol probably did it, right? So the thing reads, your face looks like it's 58 and your body feels like it's 60. Your mind feels like it's lived for 1 day or 100, both longer than they ought to be, the day and the century. But for how long, then, has this thing attached to your sentience walked this planet's crust? Time to start raking at your brains of yours, elder one. When and where were you born? Just so we kind of get to know Harry a little more. I know we have all these other ones we unlocked, but I don't know how people get these points to, like, decide they want to do these or unlock other ones, but I don't know. Unless this game is a lot longer than I think, but I feel like we're getting kind of close to, like, solving some big stuff, but I could be wrong. Watch out, little mousies. What's up, homies? They're rocking out. Alright. Estelle, darling. We have some questions. Okay, this is at 42. Not great. Reaction speed. I think we're wearing the best clothes, too. Don't like doing it. We're gonna quick save. What's our reaction speed right now? +3, yeah, we're already pretty high. Alright, well. Hey, what's up? Pass?
The silver bird has already flown away. I will catch it later.
I know y'all are gonna be mad at me, but I don't want to keep spinning my wheels with some dice rolls here. See if we get it.
The silver bird has already...
Nope. Come on. Don't do this to me, game.
The silver bird has already...
I know we can get this. I swear to God.
O passaro di agent.
Okay.
It flutters by your ear.
Okay. Guys, the only reason why I do this, and I hate doing it, is because I've had multiple... What I essentially kind of like an anime, right? You have a bunch of filler episodes, right? Those are the ones that you've watched and you're like, I could skip them. They're not crazy story relevant, right? I feel like I've had a lot with this game where, because I don't have enough points to upgrade a perk or anything like that, that we're just kind of looking around for more ways to get points, and I don't really want to do that anymore. So If we don't get a pass, if I remember to save beforehand, we're going to try to re-roll, because I'd like to be able to get the story going. Reaction speed. It flutters by your ear.
It's what the Zemoyaki, the Gradian community in Revachol, call a person who never breaks under interrogation. It's an organized crime term.
Okay, we could either say the word, or I remember now, it's a Zimlucky term for someone who doesn't break under questioning. An organized crime term.
What do you mean?
The silver bird.
Alright. My father was a Zemyaki. He died years ago. He was a bad man. Not a lot of good things to say about him and what he did. He bought the family a huge house, so we got to live, at least temporarily, in a giant castle in Jamrock. And then he died.
Alright, what happened next? Oh, I can imagine what followed after. What happened next?
What do you think? The competition came and took everything away. It was like in a war zone.
She's gritting her teeth.
So after his death, we had nothing left, and we were in danger. My mother had to change her name, mine too. We left it all behind.
Are you sure about that? What about this drug lab plan?
It was a stupid idea, and I'm still disappointed I came up with it.
Aren't there any local authorities who might look down on such activities?
I took that into account, of course. Coordinated the operation with the débardeurs. Else they might get unhappy.
So what you're saying is Everard authorized you to do it?
Not in person, but I let them know. You can't do anything without the fat ones getting wind. It wasn't too difficult to convince them, really.
Okay.
It's a good thing you ended that mess, though. I felt I was turning Dadwise into a corrupt business person. Unpleasant.
Okay.
Hear that? Set justice on its feet. Confront Everard.
Alright.
Come on, this is all fine. But you don't have anything on Everard now. That's not how these things work.
That's true. We not necessarily reaction speed, but one of our other internal monologues, we had kind of a situation like this where we could ask Everard, so we did, and he seemed very nonchalant about it, like he was untouchable, right? Which a lot of crime bosses are like that, you know? So our options are, we should confront Everard about this. Maybe we can manipulate him into using the information, add it to the list. This is all good to know, but let's leave it at that. I mean, manipulate him, maybe, but I don't know if we're clever enough for that. Let's see.
No, I don't think it would lead anywhere with Everard. He's just going to deny it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Have you seen Everard?
Alright. Well, at least we did her thing. Which on the map should be gone. Alright, Annette was the other suggestion. We have the map wall for interfacing. I don't think we can do that anymore. Trash container, kind of similar. Joyce. I don't even remember what option for Joyce that is. We could try it. Suggestion woman, same. Washerwoman suggestion, same thing. Hangman we can't do. This was like to physically attack Measurehead. I don't think that's an option anymore. And the ward door, we were already able to get into it. So, I think the only thing with this game, I wish that it would get rid of the ones that you've already passed. So like if, like obviously the Hangman's body isn't there anymore. This shouldn't even be on the list anymore. But, yeah, I guess, Annette, see if we can pass that check. Titus, and maybe Everard. And we'll see where the episode goes from there. Not that it's really cool beats in here, but, you know. And there were a couple other things I wanted to look at, only because, I love how it's all lit up in there now with the lights and stuff. I was trying to see if we had any more little checks that we'd get, but I think we already tried this. I don't think it's going to let us.
Old door. Warn.
We maybe should have waited on that. I got excited. I wanted it to work out, but it didn't. one other spot over here where we spotted, like, luggage floating or something, but our character wouldn't, like, pick it up. At least so I thought. Oh, you know what? That's on the adjacent side, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Try not to clank my cup here. I got a wee bit of hot cocoa up here. Let's go. We could try to make the call again, but I feel like that would be such a bad idea. Can we pick this up? I feel like I should be able to pick that up. There's even more garbage. I can't pick up any of this. Okay. Oh. I wonder how Pigs is doing. She found the help she needed. Probably not. She was just ever so slightly unstable, right? Can we go this way? Yes, we can. Beautiful. Oh, no. Up and around. Yeah, I don't know if we can do the washerwoman's option anymore. Which is fine. We can see if we can see anything else in here. Is there anything new in here? No. Might as well check, just to see. You have some little bottles we can turn into, but... Can I not leave from right here? I can, right? Oh, okay. I was about to say, come on now, game. I wonder if the boys have any new fun stories. Idiot Doom Spiral, that's his name. Although I think his actual name is George or something like that. Idiot Doom Spiral. Alright, Annette. Your suggestion check. Then the Hardie Boys, and we'll see where the episode's at from there.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
So why is that locked? On the map thing, it acted like it was open. Is the highlighted ones mean it's not open? I guess it is slightly grayer than the rest, but... These are found white checks. Those on white are available to try. So maybe it's because it's actually just selected it. Oh, yeah. Well, never mind. I thought we'd be able to do that. So what's open? Interface the map wall. We could check that just to see if we didn't miss that or the warded door. I'm pretty sure those are both out. Maybe Joyce? Alright, map wall.
Several maps have been. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
It might be under this. Can we buy one of these maps?
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them. They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though.
You seem to underestimate resources, but sure, okay.
Yes, yes. Are you interested or not?
It doesn't give me the option, guys.
This large map displays archipelagos. You see a constellation of small dots on the light blue emptiness of the Insulindic Ocean. The largest in the northeast is La Caillou. You are here. Another far away in the southwest, Seminese Islands, Ile de Fantôme. Ozon, Laurentide, Fas Alamir, Archipelagos, North Arcade Islands, all just specks of dust on the vastness of the Insulindic. On the edges of the map, the color fades into a blur of dotted lines, black and white, disintegrating into mathematics. In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou in a bookstore. It's you.
Squint, can you see the cities of the island?
You can. On Caillou, Revachol, a single black star. On Ozon, Fondelier, and Vilmandu. On archipelagos, Croyan Moran, Villiers. On Seminine, Olduvai, and on Laurentide, Deora of the Seven Seas. 850 million people live on these little dots, an oceanic world of culture and commerce torn apart by history.
Let's look at the edges.
The ocean breaks apart into a tangle of cosines and azimuths, all pointing into pale nothingness. Windy is the north azimuth. Grad is the northeast azimuth. Samara is the east azimuth. Seo is the west azimuth. Isolas, they're called. Connections to other worlds, words past the Insulindian, unknown to you. You only know you've never been there. 850 million people live on these tiny dots, an oceanic world of culture and commerce, torn apart by history.
All right, let's check this one. I want to see if the option's still there, guys,
The
so
north
hold on.
coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms and construction. To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Revachol East.
And west?
Hudon, it's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forberg. It's almost as bad and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst.
And Martinez?
It's so small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait. There it is, north of Jamrock, the strip of coast next to the Greater Revachol Industrial Harbour. It looks downright despondent. It's almost Coal City, to be honest. No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have, but it's still something. Streets and sodium lights, the sky, the world. You're still alive.
Okay, let me ask her one more time.
I'm sorry, officer, but they're quite valuable, though they might... Yes, yes. Are you in...
Well, then... that sucks. Alright. Sorry, y'all. I just had to kind of sit through that. We've already opened the door, so that's... Because that, with the little talismans on, it's the warded door, so we can't do that. I guess let's talk to the Hardie boys. I'm gonna assume probably more so authority wear this time around. Although having this on wouldn't be bad either. What are these ones? Savoir-faire to... maybe these ones? It gets away from my authority, though. I am still going to keep my one thing on. Let's put this on. And we have our interfacing ones. Let's do, like, these. Would we say that Inland and Volition... What's this one? Inland. Shivers, Physical Instruments, not a very good choice. Oh, no, Perception. Let's at least get our perception going. I mean, that looks pretty darn official, right? Visual calculus to drama, though. Where's our -1 logic at? Oh, it's these. Maybe visual calculus would be better. Yeah, drama, I don't think we'll need that. What are these other ones here? A spirit to corpse and visual calculus versus hand-eye coordination and empathy. What did our main jacket do? Maybe we'll do this. Because this gives us a lot of stuff here. Because then everything else is pretty much has a modifier except for drama and empathy. But I don't think we're trying to be nice to them. We want to seem kind of intimidating. I mean, we're not intimidating with our little trash bag, but... Actually, with our trash bag, can we hang on to something else to give us a little more boost power? Maybe we should just put the bag away. Let's walk in there. Actually, real quick. -2 authority. It's because we should really go back into this, actually, and see if we can't internalize the stuff inside. That might fix this modifier, not have it be -2 authority. In case we have something. Let's quick save real quick. Alright, what's up?
It's you again. What is it?
Hey, so we talked to Claudier about the tape.
And
nothing. She stands by what she said.
that fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
He stares at his beer for 2 seconds intently, then turns back to you.
That fucker wasn't aimed at you. It was at her.
Gold, it was just a locker room talk. It's not evidence. It was some dark stuff, but it didn't prove anything, and it didn't change her mind. Yeah, it was bad. Honestly, I expected it to have more effect. She's pretty much laughed it off. I'm gonna say it was some dark stuff, but it didn't prove anything, and it didn't change her mind.
Dark. Dark is when you start a goddamn death rock band. He said he'd rape her.
He shakes his head in disbelief.
What did she have to say then? Fine by her? This is what people are supposed to be like? Fucking whoop-de-doo.
She did not say whoop-de-doo. It did not come as a surprise to her, and she definitely wasn't scared. Actually, I think it was, to her, a little nostalgic. If anything, she seemed turned on by the whole door gunning thing. I mean, she kind of did. Titus, she said she would like to be a little door gunner herself if she could. She also said that, too. Can I go through all of these? It did not come as a surprise to her, and she definitely wasn't scared.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Mm-hmm.
Funny. No good goddamn psycho whore.
Titus mumbles, his lips barely moving.
Seems like they wanted to give Claudia a second chance to play along. She still didn't.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
Her voice is a bit softer than earlier. Oh, she's breaking too. We're breaking Lizzie the lawyer.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
Titus rubs his chin in his palm as if trying to grind it smooth.
You don't have to say everything out loud. Just mix and match.
I think you had a lie planned, but she didn't play along. Maybe she isn't who you think she was. Maybe she is still in denial, you know, like a defense thing. Be straight with me, Titus. What really happened? I mean, honestly, I think you had a lie planned, but she didn't play along.
I ask for your opinion. Not a bedtime story. Tell it to your grandma.
This tape was the last chance for her to do what was planned.
But she didn't.
Yep.
She knows she can't lie to us. Unlike you.
Fantastic. So now, you remember how to do your job. I'm so sick of this piss. We should get something harder in here.
He despondently glances at his beer.
Yeah, guys. We should get a party going tonight.
Why?
Maybe not then.
He looks at the old man in the corner. Yeah, that old man, he holds a lot more weight than which we actually perceived some time back, because he was the one that handed us the key off the ledge there.
Success. They admitted to unlawful collaboration to derail the investigation.
All right. I don't think these two necessarily matter. Listen, be straight with me, Titus. What actually happened? I think we want to wrap it up. Because otherwise, maybe she isn't who she thought she was. No, I think we're leaning more to me. She might be telling the truth here. Be straight with me, Titus. What really happened, dude?
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
He puts his giant face in his hands and sighs.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men, too, are growing increasingly silent.
Come on, Titus. The stakes are too high here. There will be blood on the streets. The tribunal, remember. I know you're tired. Why don't you just...
He closes his notebook.
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you, them, and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck on!"
He throws his beer can.
That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over. Yeah.
There is a silence in the room. Alan, I think that's how they're saying it, starts saying something, then thinks best not to.
On the floor, beer drips out of the can into a small puddle. No one does anything about it.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
The man shouts from behind the counter.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
Let's see. Glenn livens up. Okay. We might be able to pass this. Convince Titus he is being manipulated. Let's do it.
Clausia is playing them like a fiddle. Tell them how bad they got played, and they'll tell you the truth. There are many ways to go about it. All of them really good.
I don't think so. You guys are always telling me they're good and then they aren't. Okay, man, it's clear you're being played like a fiddle. Play an imaginary fiddle. I know what's going on here. I've been wrong too. I got this fucking dark shadow over my heart. I'm gonna tell you a little about Kim here. I mean, we can try, but you guys are always telling me they're good and then they aren't.
Those are the other guys. My shit is solid gold. You can trust me.
Can I? All those ideas looked really bad. Oh, but please, I can't afford to fail now. I've come too far. Yeah, Roderick, you guys aren't giving me the best answers here.
That's right. Titus is ready to break. You've come too far not to trust me now, pussy boy. Pussy boy? What the hell is going on here? That doesn't sound trustworthy at all.
Thank you, Volition.
Whatever. Just do the fiddle thing, sire. It'll be artistic. And if you've already done it, do it again.
We're not gonna do it again. Sure.
No, we fucking ain't, asshole. No one's fiddling anyone in here.
No, Glenn. I want to hear this. Who do you think is fucking fiddling me?
Who do you think? Keep playing the imaginary fiddle, grin sagely. 'Tis pity she's a horror wink. Perform a dramatic finale to the imaginary fiddle. The hunter becomes the hunter. You promised there would be a good options. What are they?
Oh, you want more good options? Here we go. So good.
Oh my god. Good lord. What is happening to me? That's exactly what I'm thinking right now. Hunter to the hunter.
The hunter becomes the hunter? A little tip for you, cop. The next time you try to fuck with someone's head, make sure you're not fucked there yourself.
I don't understand what happened. Why did you say that? I didn't tell you to say that.
Rhetoric.
Put the fiddle down and never go off script like that again.
I swear to God, dude, you literally just did. So what was that? 72%? Of course we're not going to be able to. Let me guess, we have like no points to do this either. Of course not. Do we really want to try Everard? I don't know. How much dialogue was that? That was kind of a lot. I don't think we can go back on the save on that, guys. Can we go back to paying the pinball? What was his thing again? Gendarme.
Hi again, Gendarme. Bye-bye, Gendarme.
Man. You let me play this now? I had so much fun playing it before. It was like the best part of the game.
The machine is dead.
Do you have anything new to say, Burrow?
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Well then. Can't talk to Gendarme. Can't talk to her.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, I shouldn't have took it on. Everard has nothing he would say to us. That's my issue. This guy doesn't say jack shit. Put our bag back. Can at least do stuff like that. See, to me, this is a bottle I should be allowed to collect, but I can't. Alright, well, let's go to the Fritta, right? We have a couple cans we can get rid of here. And man, we might just call it an episode, guys. Like I said, story's coming along, but not very well. Oh. The yellow roses in the window, those aren't the flowers that were left. Those aren't the flowers that were left for Clausier? Okay.
The tear machine stands. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Alright. I don't really need any of this other stuff. Would she confront us if we were wearing that rain jacket? Probably. Does he have anything new to say?
Right to work!
Nah. Nope. I mean, yeah, I guess we could do Everard Claire and hope it gives us enough points to try to confront the Hardie boys again. Like I said, this game kind of puts you in a position where you have to find ways to make points. That's really our only dialogue option that we haven't done. This is a waiting game. It's only like 8 o'clock in the morning. Jeez. Unless, do we think, was Joyce's option open on the map thing? For Volition. Technically it is. Where is Volition anyway? +2. We can try. I just don't recall which dialogue option had it, but let's see if we can pass. We'll call it an episode. Really wish we could get the helmet out of there. I don't know where, what's his name tossed it in the water at. Who knows?
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? I fear I've told you all I know. It's an Oranese map of the waterways, or some version of it. It depicts the travels this man made while he was still alive. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Let's talk more about your boat. I don't remember which one it's under, guys, so sorry, 1 second.
Of course, Detective. You can... What would you like to know?
Not a lot of people have boats that are there.
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
We're on an archipelago?
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Kalayu, I thought we were in Revachol.
We are. And the city of Revachol is on the island of Le Caillou.
Okay.
She nods attentively.
And does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
The word "it" feels strange. Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name.
Cool, but I mean, your boat needs a name.
Okay. How about Cordelati 19? Why?
She makes a hollow sound.
Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cordelati, and its hull is 19 paces long.
She makes a point of being unromantic about it.
How about Sleek Fish? How about X something? What about just Dolores?
Why Dolores?
I don't know, it feels pretty. I just feel like the name for some reason, after her Innocence Dolores Day, I don't know, it just feels pretty.
Well, it means nothing to me. I think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you for the suggestion. My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
All right, Kim.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
Do you have a license for the boat?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Her nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act, a law that says she doesn't need a license. Sly fox, you're not aggressive enough to harass her further on this.
Good.
Okay, it's not these. Was it the questions about reality? Let's talk about Wild Pines.
What we do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent.
So what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes, companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain.
How much money does the Wild Pines have anyway?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
I thought they would make more than that.
And to think, there are years when the group books losses in the billions.
A wave hits the sloop, she grasps the mainstay for balance.
Wild Pines employs 72,000 people, all of whom have families that depend on their salaries. It is a tremendous responsibility.
What does such a huge system want with a place like this? It probably helps to start out as a royal monopoly, right?
You know more than you let on. Certainly it helped, but most of the original Indo tribes have failed, or been absorbed. To survive, Wild Pines had to grow and adapt. No suzerain did that.
What does the company actually want with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners? Who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
You don't keep it moving, the workers do. The company is nothing without them.
She nods.
I feel like it might be the reality one. Let's
More
see.
lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
Tell me about these again.
Unimportant. As I said, the mineral rights were all distributed. They are what they are. Anyway.
Sorry, hold on.
Not so fast. Who is she in all this? Ask her who she is. She owes you an answer.
What is this?
A bird? A sphenicid? A flightless bird of the polar regions? Some sort of krill hunter? No, wait. You're an ancient ruin. A symbol of hubris and decay. Half submerged in some salty sea.
You're saying I'm ruined?
Of course you're not, my dear. I'm just terrible at guessing games.
So I meant about the place.
Ah. This is the pier of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A, where the tenants have been kind enough to rent me a slot. Or two. A pre-revolutionary tenement. Old buildings are called tenements, you see. And new buildings, bâtiments. After les bâtiments nouveaux. But 33A and 33B are not nouveaux. They're old. This one used to be 8 to 10 stories tall. A real high-rise by the standards of the last century. Built to mostly the urban middle class, I believe. This was once primo real estate, before the cannons lopped 4 or 5 stories off.
Splat, splat.
From Cindy.
You could be wrong, but from here it appears as if she's running the brush across her throat in a soaring motion.
Wonderful.
Where is this option at,
Glad
guys?
to have been
God.
of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else? Of course. Anything to help. I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else,
Okay, let's stop right there, guys. We'll call this an episode. I might look up where that volition check is in her options or see if we maybe accidentally passed it, but I think next episode we will ask Evart and then hopefully we get the, I think we need like 20 points or something. Oops, excuse me. No, we need a teeny bit more, but to build up the points, to unlock another thing, to friggin' try Titus again. I don't, what was his thing again? Hold on. Come on. I know it's here. Ah, here we go. Rhetoric. Okay. Then we'll unlock Rhetoric and try it again. All these other ones aren't Rhetoric, unfortunately. There might be another one up here. I don't remember which. Oh, Gaston. Maybe. I don't remember if his is completely locked out from us yet or not, but whatever the case may be, that's the agenda for next episode. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.